Hi, everyone. This is Sarah from Soul Heart Intuitive Coaching. Hopefully, the beginning of your week is great. I'm here to discuss the energy that we can expect from the week starting today, August 26th through September 2nd. So, what do each of the signs need to know this week? Pay attention to your sun and your rising sign, and it can give you great information for how to deal with what may occur as you're going about your week. So, we're going to start with Aries like normal. So, Aries, yours is the wall and it's obstacles. So, Aries, how do you handle the obstacles that are in front of you? You may have dealt with the obstacles in one way in the past, but it's important for you to change the way that you've dealt with the obstacles now in the present and going forward. Because the way that you've been dealing with those obstacles, while it may have served you in the past, it's not serving you any longer. So try and find a different way to approach the obstacles. Now, the other approach to this is, what do those obstacles have to tell you? Now, if you're repeatedly trying to accomplish something, obstacles are coming in your way, then maybe this isn't the right time or the right place, or maybe it's not even the right idea. So try something different. You want to try and figure out whether the obstacle is even the right course for you. So sometimes in order to do that, we need to try all of the wrong things in order to have the right things come through. So try some different approaches to see whether what you can do can come and you can take a different approach, or whether you need to trash the idea altogether. But either way, pay attention to what the obstacles are teaching you this week. Taurus, yours is repairing the veil and forgiveness. This is a time for you to forgive. Now, that might not be easy for you, Taurus. You're not necessarily known for forgiveness. You're known to dig your heels in. Once you state your opinion, that's it. But sometimes, in order to achieve the things that we want to, we need to go back. We need to make amends. We need to repair the things that either we may have done damage to other people, or things have happened to us that we need to repair. And sometimes we need to forgive ourselves as much as we need to forgive another person. So forgiveness is a really important thing for you to be focusing on right now. In order for you to truly reach the place that you want to reach, you need to learn to forgive. You need to allow that sense of forgiveness to come through. Even if it is challenging, even if it is difficult, forgiveness is never something that is easy. So allow forgiveness to flow through from your heart this week. And then you can move on to whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. But you need to take a step back and you need to forgive yourself, or you need to forgive other people, or maybe even both. But forgiveness is the lesson that you need to learn this week. Gemini, yours is first breath and it's beginner's mind. So, Gemini, you're naturally curious, anyways. You tend to take a beginner's approach to things. This week in particular, you want to have a beginner's mind when it comes to anything. So, what does that mean? What does beginner's mind mean? Take it take it with an approach like you don't know any of it, and let yourself just go with what things are coming up for you, and mesh yourself in it if that's what it takes for you to have that beginner's mindset. Try and forget everything that you've learned in the past about it. Approach it with that sense of curiosity that comes naturally to you, and allow that curiosity to lead you and guide you. So if you don't know anything about a topic, where would you start? That's the question that you should ask yourself this week. Where should I start? And that will carry you forward. Cancer, yours is a wood wives and adaptability. So this is a time for you to adapt. Now, adaptability isn't necessarily easy, especially when we have that mindset of what we want to do and what we want to accomplish. But this is a time for you to adapt to the situation. Don't have a really rigid structure and framework. Be mobile, be adaptable, just kind of go with the flow. See what that adaptability takes you. You may find something out about yourself that you never knew was possible, that you could just move with the energy the way that it's directing you. Adaptability is more important than we give it credit for. Now, the question is whether the adaptability is taking you to a place that you don't want to be. Are you over adapting? So, what I mean by that is, are you giving yourself up to be somebody that you're not? That's where the problem comes. So, in terms of your adaptability, take the cues from Gemini, have a beginner's mindset. Just go with the direction that it takes you, but be careful and don't give up on yourself and your ideals. Those are important to you. They will help guide you. They are a part of who you are. So you don't want to give up those pieces as you're trying to be adaptable. Leo, yours is dances on one foot, and it's a balancing act. So, Leo, right now you're trying to juggle at least two different ways of life. And when you do that and you have all of those balls in the air, it's a balancing act. You're a juggler basically. So what do you do? Well, you don't want any of the balls to drop, right? Because if one of the balls drops, it's game over. All of the balls will start to drop. But there's only so much that you can do. And what I mean by that is you are one person. There's only so many hours in the day. And you're trying to balance multiple things at once here. Now, sometimes you have to reach the point where you realize that something's got to give. And you may be reaching that point. If not this week, then it may be coming up. So pay attention to the balancing act that you are currently doing. What is important that it stay in your life? And what maybe can you let go of? What could you hand off to somebody else? Or what just completely needs to leave your life altogether? Because the balancing act, you're accomplishing it right now, but eventually one of those balls is going to drop to the ground. So pay attention to what you're balancing right now. Virgo, yours is many masks and the authentic self. Virgo, be yourself. Oftentimes, allowing our true self to come through can be a scary thing, especially when you have that element of perfectionism towards you. You don't want people to see the fact that you may fail. You may not be the person that they want you to be, but allowing your true self to come through is important. It's who you really are. Now, if you don't know who you really are, that's another matter entirely. But if you know who you are, allow that true person to come through this week. There's lots of energy with you right now. The sun is in your sign. Mercury will be re-entering your sign coming up here in a few weeks. Venus is in your sign. There's a lot of things that are going for you to reinforce that energy. So allow your authentic self out. See what happens. You don't know whether people are going to accept you and your true self unless you try. And oftentimes, fear holds us back from trying. So don't fear letting your true self shine this week. Let it out. Libra, yours is deep diver, diving into a task. You're known for balancing multiple things at once. You like peace, you like harmony, you like all of those elements. But right now, it's time for you to tackle a task. What is something that you have wanted to tackle for a while, haven't allowed yourself to do? Maybe you just haven't had the time to do it. Allow that task to help move you and motivate you to where you're looking to go. It's going to propel you to places that you might not have thought about before. Your season is going to be coming up here in a month, in a little less than a month. So get yourself ready. Get the task ready. Dive into that task. What is the task? You may even know the task that I'm talking about. If you don't, that's okay. You're going to figure it out. But diving into that task is the important element for you this week. It will help your peace of mind. And sometimes peace of mind is everything. Moving on to Scorpio. Yours is unmarked trail and it's revelation. Something is coming to the surface for you, Scorpio. You may have had hints about it. You may not have. It's okay, either way. But something is about to be revealed. And whatever it is that's revealed to you could change the course of the direction of things going forward. So, what do I mean by that? Revelations are something that we can't always predict. We can't always pin down the exact moment. But sometimes there's something in your head or something that is presented to you, and you just go, oh, okay, I get it now. You are going to have one of those I get it moments. Pay attention to that moment. Sometimes you're going to need to write it down because the timing of our revelations aren't always the best. It could be right before you go to bed. Just jot it down wherever you can and revisit it later. Or it might be when you're in the middle of a big meeting. Just write it on the piece of paper. Whatever it is, the revelation is important. So pay attention to the revelation this week. Sagittarius, your card is in the hand. The universe is your partner. The universe is trying to partner up with you, Sagittarius. Isn't that kind of cool? Allow the universe to be your partner. Oftentimes, you think that you know everything. And maybe you do. You might know more than you think that you do, or other people think that you do. But sometimes you don't know everything, which might be a really hard thing for you to admit. But the universe wants to partner with you. So allow the universe to be your partner. You couldn't ask for a better partner than the universe. But what does that mean? So sometimes that means that you have to let things go. You have to let go of some idea that you may have of how things are supposed to work out, which might be a little challenging for you. So allow that sense of partnership with the universe to guide you this week. How can you partner with the universe? What is the universe trying to teach you? And where is the universe taking you? You may not know the answers at first. That's okay. Just allow the universe to be your partner this week. Capricorn, yours is vanishing mirror and it's ego sublimation. We often look in the mirror to confirm what is going on, whether it be with ourselves and we check ourselves out in the mirror to make sure that everything is right, or the universe will mirror things to us. But this week is a time to let that mirror go. Let the ego part of yourself go. It's not necessarily an easy lesson, but you can do it, Capricorn. You have the structure behind you in order to do it. You have the rules. And if you need the rules, set yourself some new rules. But let go of your ego this week. Just let it go. You can let go of the mirror. It will be okay. Just allow that part of you that wants to be right, that wants to know the plan, let it go. This is a week of letting things go. Mercury is going to go direct again in a couple of days. Things will start to get back on track, but you need to take the lessons that you've learned over the past month and allow them in. And so sometimes that may mean letting go of your ego. It's not an easy lesson, but it's an important one. And it may only be for a certain amount of time. Nobody says that has to be forever, but try and let go of your ego as much as you possibly can this week. Aquarius, yours is deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. This is a time for you to be quiet, Aquarius. Listen to what the universe is directing you. Be in meditation. Be amongst the stillness. It's not always an easy thing, especially in the world that we live in today with social media, cell phones, just work, everything, it can get in the way. So make meditation and stillness your practice this week. It's not going to be easy. None of these lessons are. Life isn't easy in general, but allow meditation and stillness to guide you. What do you learn during those periods of quiet reflection? Those periods of quiet reflection are going to be essential for you. Allow them in. Make them in your schedule if you need to. Meditation and stillness. Quiet the brain and allow the universe to speak. It will help you. It will guide you. It's not going to give you a negative answer. And if it does, that's not the universe speaking. That's your ego. Be quiet, be still, and meditate. Meditation is going to be your practice. It will be your friend. Allow that to come through. And Pisces, yours is Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Pisces, in your case, you know more than you think you do. You may be better at something than you think you are. Allow that sense of confidence to come in. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in your own sense of magic. Be confident in the magic of the universe. That sense of confidence is going to help you going forward. Confidence is important, and it's something that isn't instilled in all of us. So be confident with yourself. Allow that confidence to shine. Be the light for the world that you can be. So again, I'm Sarah from Soul Heart Intuitive Coaching. Hopefully this has been helpful for you this week. If it has, comment below. I would love to hear from you. I am currently working on my website, www.soulheartintuitivecoaching.com. So over the coming weeks and months, you will see services being added all the time. So check it out. Again, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I would love to hear from you. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.